Hello everybody, it is March, and that means it is time for another channel update that I said I was going to do every month, but I totally missed last month. And this time we are changing things up just a little bit. You can probably tell I am inside of a vehicle. I've seen a few people doing their vlogs and their channel updates and stuff while they're driving. I thought that was pretty cool and pretty fitting this month because if you follow me on Twitter, you might know I have purchased a new vehicle. I'm in it right now. It is my first vehicle from Millennium. It is my first vehicle that can go over these speed ripples and not break my spine. It is, let's see, let's go over the list of things that are new to me. It's my first turbocharged car. More importantly, it's my first car with AC. Yes, that's right. I've been driving for 10 years in Florida with no AC because I'm that crazy. I have cup holders somewhere in here in a very convenient spot. I will be doing a full review video of this car, and if you don't know, I guess I should say it is a Pontiac Solstice GXP. It is an 07. This is my first ever car I've had like a car loan or car payments on, so that's a little nerve-wracking. I don't make very much money. I don't know what you're doing over there, guy. And yeah, I'm very tight with my money. I always worry about it. I'm always budgeting, trying to adjust my budget. But basically, I've wanted this car or one of these cars since they came out in 06. I just never really felt comfortable enough to afford one. However, the prices have come down enough, and I knew my opportunity was going away because they've gotten to the point where they're so old, banks don't want to write loans for them. Even for this one in 07, it was a challenge to find somebody that would write a loan for it. So the time had pretty much run out for me if I wanted to get it. And a friend of mine got me a good deal, hooked me up with this one. Hopefully it treats me well. I have no idea what this audio is going to be like on the GoPro. I put the open back on there, hoping that the mic would pick up a little bit more. You can, when we tried to do this in Joe's Miata, which was also a convertible, couldn't hear a thing because the top was so noisy. One of the nice things about this car is the top is actually fairly quiet. The windows make a little bit of noise, but you can actually carry a conversation at a normal volume. So that's nice. So one thing I kind of wanted to go over during this month's update is the fact that I want to do more videos pertaining to real life car stuff. I want to do more like you may have noticed I made a new channel header and I threw that automotive documentaries line in there, and that was a thought that has kind of been crossing my mind the past couple months. Is I want to do more in real life stuff. The problem is it takes so much more time. You really got to orchestrate this stuff. You got to organize it. You got to get, like, if I'm doing videos on other people's cars, I got to get with them, drive to their house, blah blah blah. So getting this car was a large part of that. I have something that I can actually somewhat believe will actually get there, because the 240 was not always that way. I still do have the 240 if you're worried. Yes, I do have the 240. It will be off the road for probably the rest of the year, and that is one of the things that I want to do videos on. I kind of briefly got into that whole Cone's Garage thing where I was doing the dashboard. I would like to do more videos based on that kind of atmosphere of just me working in the garage, doing some things to the 240. I have a long list of things I want to do with that car, or do to that car, to both refreshen it, get it kind of back up to complete good running order, and I have a little bit of a reimagining of it. It's been 6 to 8 years since I first built that car, depending on when I want to date it. I don't I don't know exactly when I started it, but I know roughly when I first started using it. So yeah, it's been a while. I feel a lot more comfortable doing things. So perhaps perhaps it's time to redo that car in my current state of mind. That might mean not much. It might mean that I completely want to redo what it looks like, runs like, what kind of engine I use, what kind of suspension setup I have on it. I know a large part of it is I want to change SCCA classes. I no longer want to run STX with that car because I feel as though it no longer fits in that class with the way STX has been running. They've added a bunch of cars that my car, the 240, will never compete with. Even if I do every mod available in STX to that car, it does not have the technology, the chassis technology, the electronic technology to keep up with the modern cars. So that could mean I either drop it down into more of a stock class, or what I would like to do is step it back up into more of like a street mod, which would mean adding horsepower and adding grip. But with the rules being more open in SM, I could potentially compete better in that class with that car. It's just a matter of the financing to do that. It's not cheap to run an SM because it is, a much more high performance class. So I need much more high performance parts. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before I really do anything with that car or start to re-envision it. Cruise control, what a wonderful thing. Let's see, other real life videos I want to do. I've been planning a video shoot for a long time to do with Damon's Spec Miata, which he is building, which I believe I've mentioned on the channel before, that I want to do something with that. I just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. Jaguar on the side of the road, okay. The car's not done yet, and I want to wait for that. But it's such an awesome build and a cool story, a little bit of a cool story, that I want to cover it. I want to document it, and it would be a good practice to get into that kind of video. I have a shot list in my mind. I have a lot of questions I'd like to ask him, so it'd be kind of that style of video where a little bit of a Q&A interview style thing, but mostly just about the car, show it off. Other stuff, other regular channel content. Let's see, our current series are automation. Let's start with that one. We've been doing the Vector Automotive Challenge. That is going really well. I did that fan build thing, which was cool. I got way more entries than I was prepared for. I need to improve upon my ability to collect the files and stuff, because I ended up missing some people's emails got sent to spam, stuff like that. So I felt bad because I missed some people's cars. So next episode I will be covering some more cars. I thought I was done with them, but no, we'll be covering some more cars. But I promise we will be moving along through the Vector Automotive Challenge. But in automation news, or another automation news, I guess we have the big Steam release coming up in the next couple weeks. So that's going to put a slight pause on the Vector Automotive Challenge, but that series will be continuing through the new update. So as we move forward, the game will be updating even throughout our series. That's kind of how I want the series to play out now. But it will be very exciting to see the game being published on Steam. I have a feeling our fan base for the game will be increasing quite a bit, just through the exposure. The guys at Camshaft Software are pushing the game as well. They're going to push it out to a bunch of bigger YouTubers, hopefully, to try and get a little bit more of a following. And that directly kind of affects my channel, because automation has made my channel what it is, and I realize that. So anything that can help automation is going to help our channel out quite a bit as well. Sorry, I'm no Matt Farah. These are the most exciting roads we have to offer here in good old Florida. Flat, slow curves of 2-lane highways.
That's it.
That's all we got. Sorry. iRacing Charity Challenge is wrapping up. We have 1 week left, and it's going to be a weird one at Mount Panorama. I'm looking forward to that this week. Hopefully I will do a little streaming of practice for that race because I'm going to need a lot of practice. I've never run at that track. And I hear it's quite daunting. It's about a 3-minute lap in a Miata, so yeah, it's going to take a while to run some laps there. So hopefully I'll be doing some streaming of that. Look for Twitter updates, or follow me on Twitch if you would like to take part in those. I also do streaming every Sunday night now. We do bingo runs with Obesity84. So that has become a tradition, and hopefully we can get some more people on board with that. Let's try and do side-by-side bingo runs, make Sunday night like bingo night, like real old people. Yeah, old people. But with iRacing wrapping up, I haven't quite decided what we're doing for next season of iRacing. There's only 1 week between seasons, so I can make a decision pretty quick. But yeah, I am going to, I'm probably going to step down to part-time for a season, mostly for budget reasons. I don't have the funds available, thanks to this thing. I don't have the funds available to go ahead and buy a bunch of new tracks, a bunch of new cars, and I'm going to be moving up pretty significantly in series. We're going to be either jumping up to GT3 or one of the really fast automobile cars. So a practice season would be great. If we can do maybe 6 to 8 weeks of a season to practice, I think it would put us in good shape to do another round of the Charity Challenge full-on season. I have really enjoyed that aspect of it. If nothing else, the Charity Challenge thing helped me really stay motivated. I never really lost. Okay, that was definitely a fox that just crossed the road. I need the camera to go the other way. Huh. Things you see in Florida. Yeah, I would say it definitely kept me motivated. I never lost focus on it. Every week I was doing it if time was available. A couple times where I was a little late. Whoops. But yeah, that's going well. We also have Assetto Corsa still kind of going. I've been toning it back a little bit because I'm waiting for the next big patch release, which will hopefully fix a lot of the big issues with that game. It's still one of those popular things I throw up on the channel, I think, because there's so few people that do Let's Plays of Assetto Corsa, because the career mode is kind of janky. So hopefully that will improve here in the near future. And if it does, maybe I'll start doing that a little bit more regularly. The Dream Pack is coming out, so there's a bunch of new content that will be coming out soon. I haven't decided if I'm getting that or not. I do have some mod reviews lined up for that as well. It's all about finding the time. Alright, well this road right here is particularly noisy, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. That is your channel update for the month. Stay tuned for some new stuff, more of the same kind of stuff, hopefully some more in real life video. Hopefully our racing season will be starting again soon, so we'll do some video stuff with that. And I'm excited to get back to the track. Obviously autocross season has started, so those videos will be coming out sporadically whenever those races are. And we'll see what I'm driving, who knows. But thanks as always for watching. Thanks for all the support of the channel. I appreciate it. And hopefully this video came out okay. I probably need some practice at this whole driving and vlogging thing, but we'll see if this format works. Maybe we'll continue doing this. Maybe we'll go back to the old style. Who knows? Yeah, I will see you next time.